Partially blind and born in abject poverty in one of Kenya's most marginalized counties, that is Turkana County, Samuel Ekiru has not let his circumstances define him. The 25-year-old hopes to build on his natural talent to realize a dream inspired from a commentary booth in the United Kingdom. Ida Waringa brings us Ekiru's story, which shows us that the most colorful of flowers can sometimes spring from the driest of deserts.
No matter where you're from, your dreams are valid. Oscar-winning Kenyan actress Lupita Nyong'o in her 2014 Academy Award acceptance speech. The dream of Samuel Ekiru, who certainly cuts a compelling figure, is to be a top football commentator.
Cavani stroke, Cavani again. Luciani by Partey, protected by William. Still Cavani, looking Rashford, and Greenwood to finish. What a goal! And a good finish by Mason Greenwood.
Siku moja ilikuja ikiwa ndoto kaota nikiwa commentator wa kutangaza mpira. Sikuwa nimeamini. Ikaonekana wazi kwamba ndio sasa mambo ya Mungu huwezi jua. Ikaonekana wazi kuwa naweza fanya mambo na commentary. Sipokuwa tu kitu moja, mambo na macho peke yake ya kuona hao watu vile wana peana hiyo mpira na pasiana, hiyo ndio shida.
The 25-year-old, based in Kenya's most impoverished and marginalized county, Turkana, is partially blind, though the specific ailment is yet to be diagnosed.
Ni condition tu ilikuja nikiwa mtoto mdogo mchanga bado. Katokea tu ikiwa shida ya macho kuuma, alafu sasa ndio ikawa kabisa shida ya macho. Ile ilikuwa mchanga, watoto wa kuamka na kushika hizi vitu na kuamka juu. Kwa saidi ya miaka 3 chini ya miaka 5.
Ekiru lives in Kakuma, which is over 700 kilometers away from Nairobi. He doesn't have the money to travel to the capital, let alone pay for a specialized eye doctor checkup. In the spirit of going virtual, which is now the new normal, Dr. Mukesh Joshi, one of Kenya's top specialist eye doctors with over 25 years' experience, agreed to peruse footage of Ekiru and give an initial opinion regarding his condition.
Of course, by looking at the photograph, we cannot just diagnose completely on WhatsApp picture, but thanks to telemedicine now, I can see the one eye has got a scar on the cornea. The corneal blindness. Cornea is the front part of the eye, front transparent part of the eye. So cornea can become damaged due to various reasons. Commonest part in this part of the world is known as keratoconus. Cornea loses the shape and becomes like a rugby ball. Sometimes it could be the measles. So corneal blindness is quite common.
Ekiru's situation, yet another indicator of the fledgling health system in Turkana.
Second thing is a trachoma. It's a viral infection, very much common in Turkana, in Narok district, in central province. That can give rise to scar. What we do is we do various type of scan. So if scan is normal, then maybe we can plan the corneal transplant, whereby we remove the scar and put a part of new cornea, and God willing, there is no rejection, he will be able to see much better than what he's seeing now.
While the situation has improved after the 2013 decentralization of government and subsequent devolution of the health function to the county governments, there's still a long way to go. For example, prior to 2013, the average distance between health facilities was 50 kilometers. That came down to 20 kilometers by 2016 due to construction of more dispensaries, according to an Intra-Health International report. The World Health Organization's recommended distance, however, is 5 kilometers.
Nyumbani nilikuwa ni huko Kalobei huko. Hii side ya kwenda Lokchogio. Wazazi walikuwa ni wale watu wa kwa mama, watu wa mifugo hawa. So waliniacha Ndio walikuwa wanajua mimi ni mlemavu, siwezi nini na wao. Ndio sasa huko mambo ni mengi huko na kupigana na hawa maadui hawa. So mimi nikawachwa, nikapatana na madam pia hapa nyumbani, akaniambia kawa anisaidia kurudi shule ikifungwa au anakaa hapa.
Mary Lomojo met a 9-year-old Ekiru through his relative who happened to be her neighbor.
Nikampenda tu because hata mimi niko na mtoto blind ambaye wangu ni totally blind. Mama yake akakuja hapa na akaenda naye akasema nitaenda na yeye alafu nitarudi. Wakati alienda tu hivyo na akaenda hivyo. Sasa nikawa najaribu ni trace wapi nitapata Ekiru. Ekiru wetu ako wapi?
Lomojo and Ekiru were reconnected in 2019 when she heard that Ekiru was back at the Kakuma refugee camp with an agency that taught basic computer skills.
Sasa vile wasasi walianza kutoka mara huko reserve si maboda na Uganda huko. Basi mimi nikaawachwa na wasasi. So nikawa tu hapa ndio mimi nakaa.
Unajua the parents ni watu wale tunaita nomads. Ni wale Waturkana wa kwa mama. Today they are here, tomorrow they are here in search of water and grass. So I think Ekiru akupendelea sana kukaa huko reserve.
Understandable, considering the toll that such a nomadic lifestyle can take on an able-bodied person in an area where residents walk up to 30 kilometers daily for water. It would be that much harder on one who is physically challenged. Add to that the banditry attacks experienced in the area, it's no place for anyone really, let alone a partially blind child. Cattle rustling, or livestock theft, has over the years moved from a cultural practice to a form of deadly organized crime in the larger north and northwestern parts of Kenya, valued at about $500 million annually.
Venye nilirudi kuona wasasi kama nitaweza wapata huko Kalobeyei, si kuweza kuwapata. Anaonekana wameingia kabisa huko Uganda ndani huko. Na mifugo huko. So nikaona mimi si mtu ambaye it's like I'm the orphan. Mimi kwa upande wa wasasi kama mimi sina wasasi kabisa. Wasasi wangu waliniacha kwa ulemavu tu yenye niko nayo. Ana huyu mlemavu sasa kama huyu mlemavu tatembea na yeye aje kwa hizo milima ya kupigana na maadui bwana vita hii nyang'anyana mifugo. So wakaniwacha.
The situation is worsened by the joblessness in the area. Turkana had an unemployment rate of over 55%, according to the 2019 Kenya Population and Housing Census.
Nimependa tu Ekiru sana. Is very talented. Hata nilikuwa namwambia Ekiru kweli si angerudi tu hata arudi shuleni because he's very bright. Very, very bright and talented.
Ekiru wasn't able to complete his primary school education owing to lack of funds. He got to standard 6, the equivalent of grade 6 in the current Kenyan public school system.
Nasaidiwa na mission kidogo. Kwa inatusaidia ni transport. Ya kupeleka shule na kurudisha nyumbani. Niko na rafiki yangu tena mwingine hata yeye ni disability like me. Tulikuwa tunapelekwanga shule huko soma ile shule mambo ya special education ni kwa tunasoma integrated. Katilu, Turkana South there.
Turkana is the largest county in Kenya by land, just shy of the size of Burundi, Rwanda, and Djibouti combined. Yet it has some of the highest education inequality levels. According to a 2015 report by the State Department of Education, Nairobi, Turkana had a secondary school gross enrollment ratio of 18% compared to a national average of 63%. In addition to his football commentary dream, Ekiru hopes to become a special needs teacher and make the road easier for others like him.
Mambo na teachers training, I know most of the times watu kama sisi sasa wale tuko blind. The first priority tu ni mambo na kufunza au wengine using braille, those braille books, then tunawasaidia wale wengine pia. So hiyo nilikuwa napendelea kusomea mambo na teachers training course here.
The 25-year-old's journey has inspired those around him. Among them is 21-year-old Lucas Netak, a neighbor who also lost both his parents.
Ni shule tu nilikuwa nataka kama pengine nirudi shule tu nisome nikuwe tu mwalimu kama yeye kwa sababu yeye anafanya vizuri sana.
Mambo na commentary nikiwa shuleni tulikuwa tunaenda kuona mpira, kuona hiyo mpira ya hiyo Premier League hiyo. So mimi napenda kabisa kusikiza nani huyu commentators hawa kama Peter Drury, John Begley, like others, John Champions. Hiyo soka naona tu mambo na watu lakini but kitu ambaye inaenda kwa akili yangu ni ule Peter Drury huko maongezi yale. Ndio mimi nashika kabisa.
Ekiru counts Drury's poetic commentary in Roma's comeback against Barcelona in the 2018 UEFA Champions League return quarter-final as his favorite.
Peter Drury is the best commentator in England. He's the first class commentators, and I like the way he's commenting the game. And if God wishes, I'll be Peter Drury.
Unbeknownst to Ekiru, NTV reached out to the legendary football commentator who was more than willing to leave a message of encouragement for the aspiring commentator.
Hi Sam, it's Peter here in England. I've been so interested, so moved to hear of your story, and I'm so grateful that we've been put in touch with each other. Kenya is a country I've never visited. Nairobi, Turkana, they feel like faraway places to me, but I feel that somehow we have become connected by our shared love for football. I understand that you enjoy hearing me talk about the football and that's helping you to learn some English, and it has given you a real interest and a real passion, and that's fantastic. But let me tell you that hearing about you inspires me a whole lot more. I know that life isn't particularly easy for you. I know you have real trouble, particularly with your vision, and I really hope that there is a way to heal your eyesight and to improve that situation for you. In the meantime, I love the thought that you would love to be a football commentator too, and you should pursue that dream with everything you've got. It's all about passion, it's all about loving it, it's all about words, it's all about finding a way to express yourself. And I know that you can do that. So please do keep doing that. Keep enjoying your football. Keep looking after yourself. Keep believing. Keep dreaming. I'm so thrilled that we are connected. And across the oceans, I hope we can remain friends. Good luck. Take care. Bye-bye.
But now it's gifted. Mpaka nasema jamani, siwi kijana hata angekuwa mtangazaji wetu wa Kenya, because we atupati watu kama hawa. They don't tangaza like Ekiru. Lakini Ekiru anatangaza mpaka unajisikia sana, unajihisi uko ndani ya hiyo mpira.
While Ekiru laments the local league's inaccessibility to many in his area, he remains a fan of Kenyan international Michael Olunga. He's also a big Manchester United fan.
House testing from Edson Cavani. United won. 8 minutes.
Ekiru's inspiration may have come from Drury's commentary, but despite his partial blindness, his is not a far-fetched dream. British-Iranian Mani Jazmi is a blind BBC football journalist who's covered some of the biggest football tournaments in the world. Closer home, Kenyan marathoner Henry Wanyoike continued running after losing his sight and has gone on to inspire many through his athletics exploits and his charitable work through his Henry Wanyoike Foundation.
So nikipata muizani huyo mwenye atanisaidia, at least macho pengine kwa majaliwa ya Mungu irudi fenye ilikuwa, naona hii mambo pia na commentary sitakuwa ati na nini tu ati nini, itakuwa tu mimi natangaza mpira kwa sababu naweza ona hao wachezaji vile wanacheza kwa uwanja, vile wanapasiana mpira, then itakuwa mzuri pia, and I will be happy.
Akiona amefaulu katika maisha, he could go to look for his parents na wasaidie. So itakuwa pia ni kitu ya kufutia wazazi wengi wakiona, this is the Ekiru we know, the blind boy from that house, and he's back, he's helping his family. So all the parents could embrace children with a disability.
Joseph Epu Elim, a blind man, realized his political dream in 2017 when he was elected the Turkana West Member of County Assembly.
We have done such corneal transplant in past, and people have gone back to their normal career. Informed some of the international eye banks, because cornea comes mainly from United States, and looking from difficulty that Samuel has gone through, they are ready to donate the cornea. I will donate my time. We will not charge the operating theatre fee, everything. If a good Samaritan can bring him over here and pay a little bit of disposables, let's have Samuel.
Very unselfish on his part to play it to Lacazette. The fact that
Inspiration can come from anywhere and be received anywhere. In this case, it came from a commentary booth in the UK to a young man with ambitions in a remote town in northern Kenya. Ekiru, showing that it's less about where you're from and more about where you want to go. Ida Warenga, an inspired Ida Warenga, NTV, Kakuma, Turkana County.
they're not pressing, they're just watching them play. Nobody's closing, and there's certainly no hint of an offside.
And an inspired